Hey everybody.
Hi, how's it going?
Brad and Christa from the Big Family Homestead. You know how we do. We're going to be doing some cooking today. Well, actually, I'm going to be doing some eating. Mama's cooking.
No, you're helping.
Am I helper?
Yes, because you wanted to do the recipe.
Well, it was an original.
Yes, it is.
It is an original recipe today. And we are trying out something brand new from Thrive, and we wanted to show you what we got. Here, go on the wide camera, Mama. Boom. Oh.
Shredded?
No, I think we got to come over here. You got to come over here. This camera, look at there. Bang. The Thrive Life shredded beef. We've been waiting for this because all this is supposed to be awesomeness in a can. And it's beef and salt.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, I love that.
And so today, we're cooking up, well, we're going to do 3 different things. Right?
Yes.
It's 3 different things.
Yes. We're going to just try the beef, plain by itself,
And
just rehydrate it and heat it up.
Scout's Honor will tell you the truth.
Yep.
And then if it's okay, we'll move
going.
forward. If it's not, this is going to be a very short live stream.
Very short video.
So,
if it works out, then we will make a taco with it.
Carne taco, sazon, carne sazon. Oh, and Mama's going to show you her recipe for sazon, which, if you don't know what sazon is, it's delicious. It's a Latin flavor. It's very vibrant.
Yes.
And it's all we use to season our meats with when we're making kind of, tacos
Taco
or
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have a country beef and gravy.
My recipe.
Brad thought up just standing on the fly.
Yep. And so if it's horrible, we'll tell you, and we'll tell you the truth. So we're going to do like a little review on it. So First of all, why don't you go ahead and open it up and show people what it looks like.
Okay.
It is...
I did just open the can so that you're not having to watch me open the...
okay, look at the texture on that. That's the shredded beef. Yeah. Okay. And what's it say to do, Mama?
Well, you take 1/3 cup, 1 cup of beef to 1/3 cup of hot water. So I'm going to go ahead and get 1/3 cup of water and heat it up.
Oh, here, I turned off the hot pads. Sorry. Here we go.
Okay. It won't take very long.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, this one.
1/3 cup. You're supposed to put in 1/3 cup to how much chicken? How much beef?
1 cup of beef.
Okay.
So I'm dumping stuff over here.
Hello, peoples. Thank you, Erica. Erica says she loves our recipes. Well, this one's going to be an original one.
Yeah.
And I think you can't go wrong with it, to be honest. But here is the actual. This is what's in the beef, and it's just beef and salt. And I love that. Yeah. I love that it's just super basic stuff, Yeah. So, all right, back at the table.
All right. We like watching water boil.
Who doesn't like watching water boil? Mm-hmm. Does anybody have any questions, or not questions, jokes on water boiling?
Sorry. I smelled the beef. I will tell you, when you open the can, it does not smell well.
It's not fragrant.
No, it is not.
Like
it
the chicken,
like dog food.
The chicken, and
the
beef and the sausage crumbles. They do not. It's not like when you're done. Well, think about it. If you took a raw thing of like ground beef and you sniff it while it's raw,
it smells gross.
It's gross. So it's the same thing.
You need the seasoning and the cooking and the heating of it. Yeah, it's.
So you think that's warm, baby?
Yeah, it's warm.
Okay.
Okay.
So in goes
right
beef. Here. There we go. Give it a stir. Is Thrive organic? Ginger's asking. Most of it is. They have everything is labeled extremely well for allergies and where they come from in terms of the country of origin, and most of them are non-GMO. A lot of them are organic, but not all.
Needs a touch more water.
They'll touch more?
Yeah. So are some of the bigger chunks.
And then it says you leave it sit for how long?
5 minutes.
Okay. How long does a can that size last your family? Diana's asking. Well, here's the thing. Well, grab the can, Mama. This would probably last, if we're using it, because you don't use beef every day. and you don't use a ton of it. Like if you were using pulled pork sandwiches or
Beef.
shredded beef sandwiches, this would probably last us. You know, if you used beef twice a week, you think maybe
That'd probably last us a month.
a month.
Yeah.
A month.
Because we don't use a lot of beef. When we're making a recipe like for tacos, we would probably use 2 cups.
Yeah, it's a luxury.
Yeah, it's a treat, you know, and then we add beans and rice to it so that it stretches, so that beef is not the main meal. You've got a more balanced diet with other things.
Well, and it says here, guys, that there are 23 servings, which are half-cup servings.
Right.
So that's a lot.
Right.
I mean, we just happen to have a big family, so it wouldn't last us as long as it would probably last the average family.
The 2.3 children.
Yeah, exactly.
Family.
What's that looking like, Mama? Is it looking good?
Yeah.
Is it?
The bigger chunks are not rehydrated fully yet.
So you need a little bit more water?
Is. No, it just needs to sit. I need to
Well,
stop
then
messing with it.
let's sit. So good afternoon to everyone here. How many meals can you get from that can? Like I was saying, it depends on your family. If we were doing like full-blown meals, probably 8.
8, maybe.
For our size, but we've got 7 kids, guys.
Well, 6 at home.
6 at home, true.
Yeah.
Well, 6 at home that eat.
No, 5 at home that eat.
That's right.
Because Grace is on Pediasure.
That's right.
Right now.
One thing that's cool about this stuff, though, is if you have folks with dietary needs, like allergies and stuff, it's labeled incredibly well.
Yeah.
And also, what I want to tell you, our daughter Grace has cerebral palsy. She was born with 1 pound and 15 ounces, and she doesn't eat with her mouth. She eats with an G-tube, so the food goes directly into her belly. And we've been saving up our canned foods because we're going to start making her custom diet. So this stuff, you can grind it up into a powder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then just liquefy it.
Yeah, you just rehydrate that along with vegetables and starches and fruits, and then she's got a well-balanced diet.
Yep, and that way she's not drinking the Pediasure, which is not bad, but there's a lot of sugar in it, and there's a lot of stuff that we'd really rather not have in her diet.
Right. Okay, this is freaking amazing.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Here.
You got some there?
Yeah. Look at that.
Whoa.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, get her in there a little closer, Mama. So all that is the beef and the salt.
That is beef.
Look at this. You can see the shreds.
You can see the grain of the beef.
All right.
Let me find another piece.
Okay, here it goes,
My hands
Mama.
are clean, guys.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Gotta try it now, Mama.
All right. Here.
I'll get one over here. And this is Scout's Honor. Scout's Honor.
First time we've tried
First time we tried it.
Mm.
That's what it looks like right there.
That's really good. That's beef.
All right, it is beef. It tastes like roast beef without all this stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That really is nice.
That one's a little crunchy still.
We didn't leave it long enough.
Didn't rehydrate fully.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Beef and salt.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. All right, so then I guess we move on to recipe land.
Winning. Yeah.
So we need a little bit more because we're going to make carne tacos.
Yeah. So I'm going to rehydrate. I'll just use this pot.
Well, and while you're getting yourself prepped, Mama, most of you guys know that we like this stuff so much that we actually became consultants. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about how if you are interested in becoming a consultant, we'll talk about that later. Sorry, I got the beef.
I need the beef.
Where is the beef? Remember that commercial?
Yeah, I do.
We're going to talk about it later, but I'll tell you what, it's a no-brainer because everybody eats. So it's not like you have to try to convince somebody to buy a product. It's if they taste it and they're like, wow, this is good, it's a no-brainer, right? And we have, without getting into crazy numbers, it has incredibly impacted our family's financial well-being. Mm-hmm. It's actually overtaken a lot of the stuff we do, and we've only been at it for 6 months. Mm-hmm. So anyway, sorry, go ahead. Where you at?
I'm just waiting for the water to heat up. You can keep going.
Oh, no, I was just chatting. So how you doing? You look good.
Thanks.
My little gem, my jewel, my waif.
Right.
Come give me some sugar, baby.
Some sugar?
Sugar, baby. Mm. That's better than beef.
Oh, yeah. This beef is really good.
Claire's over here. She's our teenage daughter, Claire. She's sitting right there, troll slaying. She doesn't like the whole PDA.
No.
Physical display of affection.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that thing going? Let it warm up a little bit more. Maybe that'll help with the bigger pieces.
It was hot when I touched it.
Well, here, let me show you the recipe that we're gonna do. I mean, it's no brainer really because
it's tacos.
Yeah. Oh, we need to talk about the sazon.
Okay, we can talk about the sazon.
Here is the recipe for sazon. Whoops.
No,
how about I turn it on? There we go. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Do tell,
Spell
Mama.
coriander wrong.
Spell coriander? No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
There's only one R.
Okay.
All right, so coriander or sazon it's a commercial product that we stopped buying because
They add MSG.
They had MSG and tons of salt, and I'm actually going to reduce the amount of salt in our next batch because I found that this recipe was a tad salty.
Yeah.
So what's the matter?
I need the can of beef, please.
The what?
What is it? Beef slices?
Shredded beef.
Shredded beef, honey.
Shredded beef. And because they also make regular old ground beef. They also make beef slices, which are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is shredded beef, more like something you'd have for like a roast beef.
Right.
Or pulled sandwiches. Oh, I think your water's going there, baby.
Yeah. So, okay, well, the sazon here, I'm going to go ahead and put this beef in here and let that rehydrate. I'm going to add this.
Yeah, put it all together.
Read Heather Bowen's comment.
Heather Bowen. Where is Heather Bowen's comment?
Up a little bit.
Okay, I'm thinking of joining, and I have a husband and a 3-year-old. What do you think of the best package for the fixed income? Okay, they have three different starter kits, and almost all of what you get is food. They do give you some business materials and stuff like that, but I think that the most of the cheapest one's $129, $139, $129.
Yeah.
And they give you some goodies in there. They give you enough to do some parties. But we selected the one that's in the middle. I know this is going to be out there for everybody to see. Unless you just got a lot of money, the most expensive kit is really not the value in our mind.
Right.
Because all it is it's the same kit as the middle one, but then you get like a storage unit.
Shelf. Yeah.
And you don't need that right off the bat.
Not right off the bat.
I mean, work up to that.
Right.
But we like the middle kit because it gives you a lot of different variety and allows you to really have enough to present at parties and stuff like that.
Right.
So here, let's look at where we got going on the sazon land.
Okay, so the sazon here, okay, I'll
oh
show
my
you
gosh,
the
that
label.
smells so good.
Okay, sazon is made commercially by a company named Goya. And it is a Spanish company, and they make this, however, they add a bunch of MSG and extra salt that our bodies don't need. And is bad. So we created our own, and this is a very, very close...
it's a copycat.
It's a copycat.
But it's natural stuff.
Right. It's all single ingredients. Salt, garlic, cumin, paprika, and coriander.
Over there so they can see it, Mama. Give them a look. It's a powder.
It's a powder.
All it is just those seasonings, guys. But it adds so much flavor, and you don't need to use a ton.
No. I'm going to add a teaspoon of this to this beef, and that's going to be our seasoning. And I'll test it to see if that's enough seasoning.
You might need a little more. Yeah. I'm going with,
I know there's already enough salt in there. Or no, there's already salt in there. I don't want to add too much.
Yep. Well, and I think if you mix it up too much, it's going to break that meat apart.
I know, but it's going on a taco, so it doesn't matter. In my mind, anyway.
Well, I would, it'd be nice to have the bigger shreds, but...
Yeah. And it's warm, too.
Is this organic and GMO free?
It is GMO free.
GMO free. It does not say organic on
organic.
that. But like I said again, they do have a lot of their products they're labeled very well. You can find out.
Yeah. I'm going to add...
Yeah, add a little bit more.
Add a touch of water.
Okay.
just so it doesn't dry out with that sazon in there.
Jean Lee is asking, can it be used in a crock pot? Yes, absolutely. No problems there at all.
That's one of our consultants. She travels
Mhm.
for her work, and what she does is she takes a mini rice cooker.
Mhm.
She prepares her meals in advance in like Ziploc bags, and as she goes to the hotel, and instead of going to the restaurant to eat, she puts all of her food in the crock pot, sets the timer,
It's
and
ready to go.
it's ready to go when she gets back.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
All right, this.
All right, what do you think? It smells
is
delicious,
done.
Mama. Okay, so set us up with a taco, baby.
Well, that's good.
And think about this, guys. Just in terms of convenience, you're only going to use what it is that you want to have. So you're not going to buy like a big package of meat and use just a little bit of it. If you're, let's say that's just you.
If it's just you and your spouse, this is perfect because you just make. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right.
You just make exactly what you need for that recipe. Then you don't have a ton of leftovers. You don't have to freeze a bunch of extra. So.
Wait a second, Mark Rook. Claire, I knew your dad a long time ago. If he remembers me. Tick! Are you kidding me? I was actually thinking about you just the other day.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I think he filled in some shows for us for our band, Scarecrow and Tin Men.
Send us a message. That's cool.
And he was good, man. Oh, dude, you got some skills. A lot of my buddies, they still remember you. Being like, remember that kid? I actually remember one specifically. We were in the van driving, and there was an encounter that we were teasing you about your bride, and I forget why, but it's not good for public conversation. But it was really, really funny, and I still remember it to this day. Talented guy. Okay,
awesome.
Bandana Grandma. I have a vegan daughter who likes to travel and camp. It sounds like she could make some good veggies.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A lot of vegans like this food, which is kind of funny why I really got a lot of vegans upset at me the other day with our video, and I didn't.
Didn't mean to, but.
So look at that.
We're kind of.
Can you make your prep in here,
can.
Mama, so they can see a little better? Thank you.
I already put some cheese down. And don't worry, this tablecloth is clean. I just washed it. Put the cheese down, put a little bit of beef down. Probably a little bit more would be good.
Do you guys have any honey on hand? I've still not pulled the trigger. We are on a very tight budget. Oh, I hear you. Trust me. Yeah, we are one income. That's us, too. I would like to see what it looks like before I buy. The honey crystals?
We can get.
Yeah, we can go get some honey crystals, sure.
Jonathan, can you get the honey crystals, please? And a spoon.
And actually, I'll tell you this, because we keep bees, and honey is expensive. If you're buying raw, unfiltered honey, which is the way to go, then it's usually $8 to $10 a pound. Now, these honey crystals, you get a big number 10 can, and it's one of the more affordable things that they sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
The refried beans. We should have made up some refried beans.
Oh,
Didn't even think about
that's
it.
next time.
Yeah, next time.
They're going to go get them for you to
Jonathan's getting
check
honey
it.
crystals. I know you have to heat the water. Now, the honey crystals is not just honey. If you look at the ingredients on the package, it's...
We'll see it when
I'll
we
look at
bring
it. I can't
over.
remember exactly what
But
it
let's
is.
take a look at these tacos while we're waiting.
I'm waiting for a spoon.
Oh. Yeah, we need a little tomato. But here's the cool thing, guys. Did you see how fast that went?
It was literally 5 minutes.
And you go from having nothing to a delicious carne asada kind of
They're in the
shredded
box.
beef.
One of the boxes on the very bottom. Actually, no. Check on the top of the white shelf.
we're in confusion mode.
Our house is
We're moving.
discombobulated.
See all
We're
the boxes?
moving, so we're not exactly sure where the honey crystals are. And I know we have one open.
Yeah, because we tasted them and they were delicious.
Yeah.
All right, so you're almost set there? Look at this. Oh, and the most important thing outside of your beef is what on this
Sour
recipe,
cream.
Mom?
Oh, Cholula.
Cholula. Yeah, but how fast that was. I mean, you don't have to wait days. Because I'll tell you what, the best carne asada stuff that I've ever had, they have to marinate it a day, then they cook it, then, it's 24 hour to 36 hour, kind of time frame before you can actually have something that's really, really good. That was fast.
Mm-hmm. I meant to put the Cholula in the beef.
Oh no, right on top's gorgeous. We got to hold that up. Uh-oh. Look at that. Do we have a plate?
Nope.
Okay. Take a look at that, guys. And how fast that was.
It took no... This would be a great lunch for the kids. Oh my gosh. Let me go. I'll go run and grab it.
Yeah, we need some plates. Trying to answer some question. Doesn't Thrive Life have freeze-dried cheese? Yes, they do. And we do use the cheese, and it's very good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that we wanted to, well, frankly, we're trying to clean out our fridge because we're moving. And while we have it, we got to eat this food up because I don't want to waste it. So other questions here. Oh, yeah, be safe, Chris. There's a tornado warning where they're at. Okay, other questions. They're still looking for the...
Sorry, I had to direct him to where he needed to go.
Okay.
I know where it is.
Jean Lee says, I like that you don't have to drain the fat. Absolutely. And
There is no fat.
Well, here, and that's one of the important things, guys. Take a look at that.
Yeah.
Because they can't have a lot of fat in there, or else the meat would go rancid real quick.
Right. Now, there is the pulled pork. Now, once you open the can of the pulled
Well,
pork...
look on real quick. Let's see what it says on this one.
I don't believe it says. Thank you. Just sit it right here.
Yeah, they're all different.
It doesn't say on here any of these new labels. It doesn't say anymore.
Well, we'll find out.
But there are 3 products of the Thrive Life meat that you have to use within 2 weeks of opening.
Of opening it.
And
that's not this.
No, that is not this. It is the pulled pork, the ham, and the turkey. So if you open the pulled pork and the turkey and the ham, you have to use them within 2 weeks, or freeze them.
That is dang good.
Is it?
Just like when we make it. Huh. That's really awesome.
That's cool. That piece didn't get rehydrated fully.
Look at that. No big whoop.
I put Cholula on mine. All right.
I can't breathe.
Number one thing that we don't like doing, eating on camera.
That is so good. Wow.
I know how we're making tacos from now on.
Oh yeah. And
no more ground beef.
How much of the meat's left? Let me take a look. So you could probably get...
I barely used the first 1 cup that we had in there.
Well, and you kind of went really heavy on this because we're trying it out for the first time. But that tastes just right, guys. And instead of having to take a whole day, 5 minutes.
It took 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You have a healthy meal for your family in 5 minutes.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, then let's move on to my recipe.
I'm wondering, how did Mark find us?
I don't know. Maybe he just
so
found
cool,
us.
though.
Yeah. I don't know. How'd you find us, Mark? Talk to us later. Anyway, let's. I'm going to show you guys the recipe. This is I'm calling this not that. I'm calling this country beef and gravy. Now here's the idea. We're going to get some butter going with some onions and some garlic. Ooh, I forgot the garlic on my recipe there. Oh, we need the butter.
I thought I put garlic in there.
So no, but that's okay. And little onions, mushrooms. We're going to try the shredded beef, and then we're going to put a brown gravy over the top. Now, the idea, guys, we're just going to make it just like this. But the idea is that you would put it over some, mashed potatoes or rice or noodles or bread, any kind of thing like that, where it is, you can use it as a little bit of a filler. So you get that meat, you get that really hearty, earthy country kind of taste, but you don't need to use a ton of it. And that way you can stretch it out with your ground beef. We're not going to make the, not ground beef, I'm sorry, the mashed potatoes and whatnot. Can you vacuum seal the leftovers and the freeze-dried meat in mason jars to be shelf-stable? Jen, you can extend the life of it doing that. I don't know what the official numbers are when you do that. Okay.
It does reduce it by a year or two, but yeah, it does. You can extend the length.
Catherine D, a hot roast beef sandwich. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like a hot brown. Is that what they call them? A hot brown?
I don't know.
Yeah, where you've got it's like a roast and a gravy, and you put it on bread, open-faced. Yummy. Okay. All right, so we're moving on, Mama. You have shown them the recipe. You got to get that pot a-cooking, baby. Get it sizzling. All right. Where's the butter?
It's like, I got it right here. Where's the beef?
Mm-hmm.
Right there in your taco.
Mm-hmm. Reuben sandwiches. Oh my gosh. That sounds delicious. I mean, it's not corned beef, but you could get a nice flavor out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So now, while Mama's going there, does anybody have any questions about the actual business side of doing Thrive? Because for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 days, if you decide you want to become a Thrive consultant under us, number one, you are going to get a bunch of training that we're starting to do, which is live and interactive. We did our first one on Wednesday, and it went well. We're going to keep doing it. So we want you to be successful. But if you decide you want to become a Thrive consultant before the end of the month, we will personally send you an express meal and 2 snackies. So if you want to set it up, we'll give you some extra goodies. But also, guys, if you want to just make a purchase, you don't want to be involved in the business, and you order $300 or more before the end of the month, we're going to send you 1 ounce of actual real live silver. We're going to send you a Canadian round.
That's for non-consultants only.
Right, non-consultants. Oh no, this is delicious. So you don't need them.
I know.
You don't need them. We brought out chili peppers to put in with the taco meat, but forgot. But it's delicious. Okay, I don't know if you could feed your pork to your family every day. Yeah, Jen, I believe you can. You can extend the life. You know, she's saying if you vacuum sealed it again.
Yes.
You can. I just don't know what the numbers are and how long it will extend it.
Right. Yeah. It's something we have to find out from the company.
Yep. Okay, chicken stamps. I never wanted to sign up, but after watching Tiny House Prepper video this morning showing the campus, I'm super impressed. Mm-hmm. Chicken stamps, I'll tell you what, in terms of a business, this has been a joy.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to do, all we do, you don't have to, you don't buy the stuff. It doesn't stay at your house. Mm-hmm. People go to your website and they purchase it that way, or you have a party and they just sign up. And it's sent that way. There's no third party. You don't have to store anything, and it's easy. Mm-hmm. Mountain Mama, do you guys eat Thrive every day? I would say yes. Sometimes it's with like a breakfast thing. Like the eggs are great.
Oh, the eggs I was so skeptical of the eggs.
And she doesn't like eggs.
I'm not a fan of eggs, unless they are our eggs. And then even scrambled, it's gross to me.
But she loved it.
But I absolutely loved it. It looks nasty when you're mixing it up, but then the second you start cooking it, it's eggs. Straight up eggs.
Yep.
Okay, so
you ready?
I've got this butter sautéing.
Get some onions and garlic in there, Mama.
All right, I'm gonna rehydrate the beef here real quick.
Here we go. While that's going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 2 cups of the beef.
And hit it with a little extra water. I think that'll go good for this recipe.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a really good taco.
Yeah, it is. All right, so that's going to rehydrate.
Let that sit
there. Okay, so I've got some onion slices, and I only have a little bit left. So I'm just going to dump the rest of the can in there.
There you go.
Stuck to the bottom. And then I love mushrooms. And I love these mushrooms because, look at that, I don't have to do anything. I just put them in there. They put a lot of oxygen absorbers in there. So that's about a half a cup.
And keep them. By the way, guys, when you open your cans, don't throw away the oxygen absorbers. That's going to extend the life, and some of the product will stick together, like the fruits, because there's a lot of sugar in them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with it. You just shake it up, and it comes apart again. But when you have the oxygen absorbers, keep it back in there, and it works. Sylvia's asking, can we have Thrive Food in Quebec? Yes. As a matter of fact,
Yes.
Phoebe is a consultant here, and she's in the chat right now, and she is a Canadian as well.
Yep. All right, so these
smells good.
mushrooms and onions are absorbing the butter.
You may need a little more.
A little more butter?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. You think it's hydrated right?
Are you kidding? I'll be happy to add more butter.
Oh my gosh, those mushrooms are smelling so good. Mountain Mama, do the mushrooms taste like dehydrated ones?
No.
They're not chewy.
No.
They're not chewy. It's just like when you get them from the store and you cut them up.
Here, I'll open up the can.
Creamy Mom of Twins is asking, can you use the butter powder in place of the butter to saute onions? You have to rehydrate it, though.
Rehydrate it. We've not used the butter powder just yet. But look, here, go to this food can.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
It
snaps like a cracker almost, and it's so good.
Oh, man, that smells really good, Mama.
All right, so
the mushrooms are wonderful, Ma and Pa say.
The mushrooms are fantastic.
Dang, that smells good.
And
okay.
I love mushrooms, but these are my favorite.
Okay, now, Mama, going back to the actual, you're going to mix that in with the beef, and then you need to make your gravy.
No, now I add my garlic.
Oh, you forgot the garlic.
No, I didn't forget the garlic. I was rehydrating those.
All right. Well, hit it with some garlic, sister.
I'm trying. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah, that'd be good. And then you need your chef's seasoning. You're going to have to mix that up quick.
Yeah.
So then we also are going to put in the meat and 1 tablespoon of chef's choice. You can probably just turn that off.
I'm done. Because this skillet will stay hot for a long time. And it will heat through. And this beef is already hot. Alright, chef's seasoning, and that was half a...
1 teaspoon. Spread it out. Spread it out, baby cakes. Share that lovin'.
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh, that's plenty. And then the gravy, and you're off to the races.
Well, I have to rehydrate the gravy.
I just turned that off, you think?
I did.
Okay.
It's the pan is still hot.
Here, let me hold it up there while you're getting the gravy going. This is going to be like a hot brown kind of a sandwich. Look at that. And it's done. It was that fast.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and use this same pot that I had the beef in. Turn that up.
Backseat chefing. Coco.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, it was my recipe. I came up with it.
I know, but it doesn't matter what recipe I'm making. You come in and you
I fix
change
it.
it.
I fix it.
Fix it, Mark.
I fix it. Look at me. I'm built for food, okay? Come on.
Okay, so we need 2 cups of water and a 1/3 cup of this
The powder.
brown gravy.
Onions and garlic. Make it super healthy. We could make it super healthy, but...
What did they say?
No, they're just saying onions and garlic make it super healthy.
No, they do. They make it good for you.
They do, but we added a lot of butter, so...
Well, butter within reason, right?
So, dehydrate mushrooms and try not to mix it too much so it'll break everything apart. See? I am like that a little bit.
What?
A little bit.
It's coaching, helping.
It's not coaching or helping. It's I want to do it.
We've told you guys. I actually cook 99% of the meals around here.
Yeah,
it's really funny. So it's hard for me to just go, okay, I'll just sit back and watch. Tweak it. That's what guys do. That's true, S. Federley. The gravy made with flour and cornstarch. Yes. Okay, what you got going on?
Jonathan, can you look to see if there's a honey crystals that's open?
No, the person was asking if it's made with flour or cornstarch. Like which one
I'll
does
look.
it
I'll
use?
look. I'll tell you in a second. It says food starch
Yeah, cornstarch.
and potato starch. Tomato powder,
Yeah.
milk. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time reading this.
It's small.
It's really small and my eyesight's getting bad.
Is that on high?
Yes, dear. It's almost hot.
It's taking
It's
a while.
hot, but it's not quite hot where I want it.
Christa is nice. I'd take a spoon to bread. Candy Moya. Naughty, naughty.
Can't do that. We share the same house. There's not. Okay.
Phoebe.
Fight,
Let me
fight.
open that.
You guys are
You're an
ridiculous.
instigator, Phoebe.
Oh my
Holy
gracious.
cow.
I'm going to have to check into this Thrive thing. Here, oh, by the way, anybody that's listening, if you want more information, we'll talk to you. We'll email, you can email us, and that email address is info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Yeah, there's no MSG, PJ.
No, there's no.
No. And we'll actually shoot an email back. 9 times out of 10, what we'll do is we'll try to give you a call. Because if you're interested, we want to make sure that you get every bit of information, questions answered. But
Right.
don't forget. Oh, is it ready to go?
It's ready to go.
Okay.
Now, okay,
back to the
this
table
water, it looks dirty, but this was just beef. And it's going straight into the beef. I hate washing a pan if I'm using it for the same recipe.
And then you want to heat it up to a... Oh, look at that. Not too shabby. Jean Lee, I just received my application for USDA Home Assistance. That's awesome.
Yay.
Awesome. I hope you get that. That's awesome.
Alright, so now we gotta let this thicken.
So Phoebe said somebody's gonna get a beating.
Yeah. Christa, if I host a Thrive Life tasting party, does that mean that you guys will come to my house? Well, it depends. Where do you live, Kim
she
Farmer?
lives in Kentucky.
Oh, hey, Kim. Oh, yeah.
She was just razzing me yesterday how we needed to have another get together.
You know what?
But they're going camping this week, and then school starts, so it's like, urgh.
Well, you can come to Wisconsin, and we'll host a party for you. You know, we'll just have a party.
Yeah.
Ma and Pa, they live in Kentucky, Kim.
Mhm.
They might be able to work something out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said I don't know. MSG is brain poisoning. Thrive is good. No MSG.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they offer foods against Leviticus 11, so I'm assuming that you are trying to keep kosher.
True.
And you know what?
You don't have to.
Federally,
buy those.
listen, everybody is different when it comes, I believe that you can, like the New Testament, it's not one of those things that you have to obey anymore. You can choose to believe that, and that's fine. We can still be buds. We can still be bros.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people that don't have a problem with pork, and so they sell it, and
Yeah.
we actually love it.
All right. You're supposed to simmer this for 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, it's
Hold
getting
on, they
thicker.
can't see until I put it back up here.
Well, as
There
you
we go. Now I
see,
can. Now I can see
It's
it.
getting thicker.
There's a lot of folks from Kentucky here today.
Mhm.
Carlene's from Paducah, and you know who else is from Paducah?
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still lives there, but that's where he was born.
Yeah. Well, and if you don't know, he's a Christian singer and songwriter, artist. Really, really cool guy. I've met him a few times, and he's godly off stage as well as being godly on stage.
Yeah.
So,
Lisa and Kim only live an hour from each other.
hey, Federally, we're not going to fight about that, okay? So if you want to keep going down that road, we're going to have to ask you to please don't do that. Because there's a lot of people who believe that way, and that's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
It's not
But
for
we're not
everybody.
gonna come here and fight about it.
No, it's not for everyone.
So
And we
please
understand you're
don't.
passionate about it, and that's fine.
Right. Please
All right.
don't, or else we'll just have to say, well, please
Bye.
don't.
Yeah.
Because it's rude to come to someone else's chat and then try to push an agenda. So
Okay, this is done. What do you think?
That looks about right, Mama. Okay, so how are we going to dish this out?
I'm just gonna pour this into
On our plates, maybe? Just put it on the plate?
yeah, I can do that.
Dish that up, baby. Federally, thank you. We appreciate that greatly. We do. We love you guys too. And honestly, there's so many people with so many different views on what they feel is important in terms of your diet. And what we've come to the conclusion is we just don't want to fight about it. That's all.
No, we don't.
We will support your right to eat however you like, and we hope that you would support ours too. So, as Mama's heading out, oh my gosh, we need a piece of bread for that. Hey, Mama, grab the bread. Bread. We're doing a hot brown sandwich. It's changed. So, once again, guys, if you have an order before the end of the month, $300 or over, I'm going to send you an ounce of silver. Number 2, if you want to become a Thrive consultant, we'll send you an express meal and 2 snackies. Also, don't forget, info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. If you've got questions, we'll call you. We'll call you on the phone and be like, how can we help you?
Okay, folks, I have to ask you not to judge me in any way.
Oh, I know. Well, it's because we're moving.
It's because we're moving, but I had to buy store-bought bread.
Can you believe that? It's horrible.
It's the most disgusting thing ever.
Yes.
But don't judge me. I packed our bread pans.
So, bread and then the stuff,
I
Mama.
already put the stuff on.
That's okay. Well, that can be for Jonathan.
Okay.
He eats like a beast anyway.
He's a beast. Jonathan, come and eat this.
He's not a beast. Christa, Kim
What?
Farmer says.
I know. Get over it.
I know. It even has the smell of like plastic on it.
Chase that here. Jonathan is not picky.
Where you at, dude?
Seriously?
What is he doing?
It's beef.
Okay, keep in mind he's a
Mushrooms and
teenager,
onions.
so he's probably going to be obstinate. Take a bite, see
Take
what
a
you
bite.
think. Don't worry that it's my recipe and that there are people watching
Why?
live.
You want me to break up the bread?
No, just put it down. Just put it right on there. See how it goes. Jonathan, take a bite. We're waiting on you.
You didn't give me any forks or anything.
All right, here we go. There. All right, Jonathan.
Huh?
What dost thou thinkest?
Something in here.
Mushrooms. Either that or it was a piece of beef that didn't get fully rehydrated.
Well, let's take a look at what you got there, Mama. Christa is loafing on the job. Oh, loafing on the job. Get it? Ha ha ha.
Nice.
Don't go back to the bread jokes. I've got to
Dang, look at that. Bless you. Bless you. And look, she's sneezing right in Ruth's face.
No, get down. We're working. What do you
Toast the
think?
bread first. That's a better idea, Danny.
Good. Jonathan likes it.
Okay.
Mikey likes it.
All right, let me see what you got here.
You want one, Claire?
Oh, look at that. I think toasting it's a better idea, though. Okay, here we go.
You're gonna have to just eat it.
Oh, I'm happy with this, but look at that, guys. Once again, how fast it was. And you can have like these ingredients that you don't normally keep in your house because, you don't always have mushrooms on hand. Let me see. Here we go.
No,
My little-
it's fine.
That bread, though, Mama. That's shameful.
You made me
Shameful.
do it.
Okay, here we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Which one?
Thank you.
That is delicious. Here, just take a bite of this, Mama.
Yeah, I don't want to make him another one because I'm full after the taco.
Take a bite so you get a little bit of that in there. Show them. The mushrooms, it's nice and mushroomy.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice and mushroomy. The beef is good. The gravy is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That'll do, pig.
Yeah, that'll do, pig. For you guys that don't know what that is, that's from a kid's movie called Babe.
Yeah.
And he's a pig. And so we're not poking fun at anybody.
Or no.
Look at that.
PJMS is asking if this is economical.
It is, and I'll
Yeah.
explain that in a minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic.
That is really good.
I need
Wow.
storage.
I am impressed. And trust me, look at me. Do you think I just eat willy-nilly? No, we eat well around here. But this is delightful. Okay. Is it economical? And the answer is yes, because, you know, when you see the price of the stuff, there's a little sticker shock involved. But when you consider, here's what you got to think about. Waste. How much food goes into your refrigerator and gets thrown away because it didn't get eaten? How much food do you buy because you wanted to have chili peppers for something, but you didn't use the whole thing and it gets thrown away? Or mushrooms, or any number of different ingredients. All of those things add up. We don't think of them because when you're buying it, you go like, oh, this pepper's $1. Well, how much of that are you going to use? Are you going to use it all? Is it going to get eaten? Is it going to get thrown away? With this stuff, you only use exactly what you're going to use.
Use for the recipe.
Right. And so,
Yep.
Mama, you're going to have to talk because I want to eat.
Well, I gotta go wash this pot. Put it on a flare pan.
Wash the pot?
Yeah.
We're having a live show. She's wanting to wash dishes. So you have to consider those things when you're actually, you know, looking at the price of the food, because when you look at it at first, you're like, whoa, it's like, you know, maybe 30% higher. But the reality is when you start figuring out how you can use this in your day-to-day and make it the new norm, then it's extremely affordable. I mean, Claire, I started using this stuff, and now all of a sudden we're adding peppers to a lot of recipes that we normally would not have, which has that flavor. I don't cut onions anymore.
No, I don't cut onions anymore.
I don't cut onions anymore.
I don't cut onions anymore. And that's nice.
Okay, so I can't remember who was asking about the honey crystals, but I know they've been asking. A lot of folks have been asking about what we think of the honey crystals. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Now, the can says.
Hold on one second, Mama. Is this the first time you're trying that recipe? The answer is yes.
Yes.
I made it up just before.
Yeah, he did.
I
First
thought.
time.
I just thought, you know.
Well, and it's the first time we've tried the shredded beef. We just opened this can today. We
It's a
got
brand
it in
new
the mail
product.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's a brand new product and it's delicious. And I got to say, I am thoroughly impressed. But okay, Mama,
Okay.
honey crystals. Here
So
you go.
the recipe or the
What?
ingredients. The ingredients on the honey crystals is refinery syrup, which is cane sugar, and then honey.
Oh, dang, that's
So
good.
it lasts 1 year after you open it, and I always write on the label when I opened it. But otherwise, if you leave it as it is, it lasts 25 years.
Wow.
So we need the instructions, please.
Ah.
Half a cup of Thrive crystals and 2.5 tablespoons of very hot water.
Nice. Well, here, turn on the.
I am not microwaving this. Okay, we got this.
Here, I'll turn the pot on for you, baby. Oh, it's unplugged. Okay, I got it.
It's okay. It's not unplugged.
Talk about shipping costs, please. Yes, I will in one moment because I want to finish my sandwich.
Okay, that is a very teeny tiny amount of water. So I'm going to go ahead and just open this can. I love that sound.
Oh, yeah. We're impressed even without smell-o-vision, says
Oh
Coconel.
my gosh.
I want smell-o-vision. I got to tell you what, I am impressed with that. It's
I am
really good.
thoroughly impressed. It's my new favorite.
Yeah. Shipping costs, Dreamweaver is asking. They're normal. It's average stuff. You know, like whatever you'd pay for Amazon, you'd pay for this. The nice thing is, even though the boxes are a little bigger, they're very light because it's all dehydrated.
Right. Well, I mean, the honey crystals is a heavier container.
Refried beans is
It's
heavy.
4 pounds for this. You know, it starts out, it goes $10.99 for a certain amount,
Like
and
a
then
big box.
$20.99 for another, amount. All right, so I'm going to put a half a cup of honey crystals in here.
Okay, we'll get you on that. And once again, if you're interested in the business, it's info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com to chat it up. Or you can just sign up if you'd like. The link's down below in our video description. Brad, do you guys know
That's hot.
what whey berry fermenting is? That is another thing I would love to use honey for. I know about fermenting, but we've not really gotten into a lot of fermenting.
No, and I mean, I know what whey is. That's the leftovers after cheese and yogurt making. But the berries, what kind of berries? Wheat berries, regular fruit berries. I'm curious. What is that?
And I'll answer joke of one. Will they ever? When will they ship to Europe? If they ever? I don't know. They keep expanding.
I know they're in Japan.
They're in Japan now.
Yeah.
And actually today, right now as we speak, there's a convention going on at the mothership, at the Thrive mothership, and there's supposed to be some really, really big announcements today, and so maybe they'll add. I know they've been in the process of adding on different countries.
Yeah.
Canada's available, Japan's available, and
Hawaii, Alaska. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the 2.5 tablespoons of water in here. Ooh, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
Are there?
just stir this
sorry.
until it's dissolved.
Mountain Mama says she does sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut, but I've not fermented it yet properly. And when it gets that like moldy top on it, I'm like, I'm out. I can't do it. Garlic fermenting, huh? Corey says. I have done garlic and honey fermenting, but not berries. That's interesting. Well, I know that fermenting is supposed to be very good for your body. It's a lot like what are they, the kombucha
Probiotics.
stuff.
Yeah, it's a good probiotic. But
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not liking the way this is working.
You think you need more?
Yeah, I need a microwave.
Well,
It's
give it a
not
go.
dissolving.
Give it a
I
go.
hate using the microwave,
Yeah, we're anti-microwave people.
but we have one.
Yeah. Because I don't think it got hot enough. So, my Mountain Mama says my husband loves it. I love me some sauerkraut, but I can't do it. So, Claire's over here. Let's say hi, Claire.
Hi.
There's Claire. Okay. I made apple cider vinegar, says Debbie. Actually, that's something that I was going to talk to Mama about making. I saw how to make it. It's super easy.
20 to 30 seconds.
Super easy. Making vinegar.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
use your
And different
leftover
flavored
stuff.
vinegars.
Right.
Okay. Any questions? Questions about the food? Questions about the business? What else is going on? I must say, though, that beef is really good. Okay. Sauerkraut has 700 times more vitamin C than pill form. Good for the gut, probiotics. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have been impressed with all the products I've tried, says Cindy McIntyre. Me too. Actually, is there any other product like Mama will remember? I think there's one that we didn't like. We'll tell you the truth.
Oh, I don't like the mango.
Oh yeah, they don't like the mangoes. I didn't like it either. There you go. Okay. Yeah, Ruth, she's photobombing in there. Mama, come on! All right, any other questions? Here, I'll throw up the thing here. If you become a consultant, we'll send you that's this month. This month, and we're going to be helping you guys out with live training.
Okay.
Okay, Brad, say again what your July specials are for signing up. Wait 5 minutes for when my hubs comes back. I will, Coconut. I'll wait 5 minutes. And once again, if you guys want to talk to us, and because what's funny is like people will come over to our house. Like we had the resistance chicks over at our house the other day, and people, I find this hilarious that people will come and meet you, and they're like, "Wow, you're just like you are on the channel. You act just like you are on the channel."
Yeah.
It's because we're not faking it, guys.
No, this is who we are.
And I will tell you if something is bad. Like right now, those honey crystals are not looking very honey or crystally. It could be a fail, but we'll find out.
Well, you're supposed to let this cool for 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
We've never done it.
But we're going to taste it to see what it tastes like.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So the texture won't be right.
The
We know
texture
that.
won't be right, and the crystals might not all be dissolved. You're supposed to cook it in the microwave for 20 or 30 seconds.
Mark's saying Brad has always acted this way, and I've known him for 20 years. Ain't that the truth,
Yeah.
brother?
Oh yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Same.
You still playing bass somewhere? You playing in a praise team? Because I resigned from a church because they were doing some things that were less than biblical. After being their praise and worship leader for 8.5 years, which was awesome. But he's a talented dude. Hopefully you're still doing it.
Video on the honey crystals once the live stream is done.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
But the point is, we're not going to sell something we don't like. And did we have the Thrive stuff that we didn't care for? Mangoes.
Mangoes. I don't like. Nobody likes the mangoes.
And our daughter Hope likes the mangoes.
Hope loves mango. Fresh mango. Loves it. I mean, begs us to buy it every time we're at Aldi.
But she doesn't like the Thrive mangoes.
She doesn't like the Thrive mango.
No.
All right. The crystals are all pretty much
I see a
dissolved.
little bit there.
Yeah. Here.
Sadly, no. I was a worship leader many years and got tired of politics.
Yep.
Still waiting for God's direction on that front, brother. Let me tell you what. We're moving to Wisconsin, and you should talk. We should talk. Yeah, he's in Florida.
Still?
Yeah, Wisconsin's a big jump.
That's a huge jump. No.
But I have a feeling God's going to do something major coming up with what... I can't talk about it just yet, publicly.
Okay.
But
Here, go ahead and you taste that.
all right, here you go. This is...
It's warm.
It's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
There's still a little bit of
Yeah, that's all right.
hoo-ha in there.
He actually lives in Texas.
Tejas.
Tejas. All right. Take a look. It is definitely not the consistency of honey, but we knew that because we're supposed to let it cool. Does not smell like honey. Well, a little bit. A little bit. Does not taste like honey. It's good. It does not taste like honey. To me, I mean, there's a little hint of it in there. There's a hint. It tastes good. It almost tastes like somewhere between a caramel and a honey imitation. What do you think? But it doesn't, to me, not honey at all. It's tasty.
Yeah, there's a little bit of honey flavor in there. It's a very strong honey flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for it. But if you don't have honey,
Then that's going to be a great option.
right, you can use this as an alternative, probably in breads and stuff like that, as to sugar.
Keeper's Homestead says maybe use it as a syrup versus a sweetener replacement. Yeah, you could totally do that.
You could do that.
That would be excellent on ice cream.
Yeah.
That would be excellent on ice cream. It would be excellent in a baked product.
Yeah.
It just,
Breads.
yeah, baking glaze. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, guys. In all honesty, we're very, very, very jaded when it comes to honey. We keep bees.
Yeah. I'm very picky
Yeah.
about honey.
So, okay, I think we've waited 5 minutes. I forget who it was, the Mountain Mama that wanted to find out
No,
about.
it was Coco.
Coco Nell?
Noel.
Noel? Coco Noel? Well, then, we'll tell you guys, here's the thing, because we're almost done with the live stream. Brad, it may taste different after cooling as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Sagittarian 1955. Absolutely. Marinades and dressings. That would be good in a salad dressing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very good in a salad dressing. Oh, PJMS, you just hit something on the head. It almost has a weird, like, caramelized, almost maple syrupy flavor.
Okay, her husband's back. No, they don't do maple syrup, as far as I know.
They do change products in and out.
Yeah.
Like, we missed out. I so badly wanted to get vanilla powder. They have vanilla powder. Think of all the goodies you could make with vanilla powder.
Yeah.
But the Thrive Life deal is this. If you join in our team, first of all, you're going to get training that we're going to provide for you guys one-on-one. And in groups, we're doing some live training. We started our first one Wednesday, and we're going to keep doing them because we want you to be successful. But if you join this month, you're going to get all your stuff from Thrive, but we're also going to add an express meal and 2 snackies as a thank you. and is hopefully a starter.
It's not on the camera.
It was not on the camera?
No.
Woo! There we go. And if you just decide, hey, I just want to buy some of the food, that's cool. But if you order $300 or more in this month, as a thank you, we will send you 1 ounce of pure silver, Canadian rounds.
Yep.
Fresh all the way, mango. No taste.
Bandana Grandma, send me a private message. I'll call you.
Okay. So, there were cookie dough bites. Yes, they do have cookie dough bites. They
There
do.
was. I don't think they have them anymore.
Well, and you know what?
Might be
It's kind of funny, you guys, because when we get letters from some of the people from Thrive because, we're selling very well and we're doing very well. And by the way, financially, this is awesome. I mean, obviously, I can't get into numbers because that would not be
that's
cool. But let's just say this. In 6 months' time, it's changed our income to where it is the main source of income we have.
Yep.
And that's thanks to God.
So,
absolutely thanks to God.
Folks have said, go get a job. We have one.
Well, and it's fun because I still do video editing and I still do recording and all that kind of stuff. But everybody thinks just because I'm at home, that's not a job.
Right.
Oh yeah. What was I going to say about cookie dough bites? I just lost.
Yeah.
Kind of lost squirrel.
Lisa Hubbard, homesteadish. She's a consultant.
Right.
As well.
Yes. And so we're going to continue with the training, guys. And I'll tell you what, it's the easiest dang business we've ever been in because you just show people what it is and they eat it and they either like it or don't like it. And that's it. And if they like it, they see the convenience, they see the savings. And then all you do is point them to your website.
Yep. And
done.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy the food and store it.
You don't have to stock it.
You don't have to ship it. It's just done. You just get your commission.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sit
anyway.
back and watch those Benjamins
Ching,
roll
ching,
in.
ching, 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 ching. I keep telling Linda's Pantry that she would do very, very well with this.
She's got a lot on her plate right now. Her dog is getting ready to have puppies. She's got work. She's got loads of stuff going on.
So anyway, final thing, guys. The recipes. Okay, after we've. What's your final word on the shredded beef? This is supposed to be a review and recipes.
2 thumbs up. It's yummy. I love it.
2 thumbs up.
Yep.
I'm honestly going with 2 thumbs up too.
Yeah.
And not only because of the flavor, but because of the texture. It actually feels like shredded beef. It is shredded beef.
Look what I did. I mixed it together.
What would you mix?
The gravy and the beef.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
And the other thing is, if you're interested in chatting with us about it, it's info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. There you go.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
You guys have an awesome, blessed day. Mark, I'm praying for you, man. I hope things are going good. I got burned out with the whole nonsense of the church too, but Jesus has got us, brother. He's not going to let go. And you know what? I think the church is changing, and I think it's changing in a good way. Have an awesome, not corporate church. I'm talking the real church.
Real church. Yeah.
Real church. You guys have a blessed day. Oh, I don't know what else to say.
You guys have an amazing day.
Bye.